Today I drew the victory card, and the following is what came to mind. I guess the breakthrough. Let's read. Success in war depends on knowing when to fight and when to simply not care. When fighting is not an option because your opponent exists on a totally different mental plane, and physical combat would not further your interests either, then the fight is already won. Your supposed opponent never posed any real threat. What you thought was an opponent was just a weakling, entirely dependent on your energy and with no power of its own. It would never challenge you, but only deceive you and drain your energy by use of fake sympathy, provocation, codependency, and devaluation tactics. This serves the weakling's interests to make it a little stronger while significantly harming you in the process, and some will never recover or die. If you in any way associate with people that are weaker than you, and you find yourself on the same hierarchy level than them, you have to disguise your strength and play dumb and act like they do. If they realize your power, they will naturally start to deceive you and drain your energy. You would do the same with someone who's stronger than you and would start to associate with you on the same hierarchy level. Humans are unconscious vampires. Conscious vampires are the lords of this world. Okay, so one comment here. Okay, so I said if they realize your power, they will naturally start to deceive you and drain your energy. Why is this natural? This is natural because if you meet someone who's stronger than you, you will try to emphasize your strength so that you don't feel inferior, especially if you meet on the same hierarchy level. So if he associates with you on the same hierarchy level, you don't want to, we tend to not want to accept that there's a gap, so when you realize that he is more powerful, and this is probably on a subconscious level, you will emphasize your strength and your value, and you will focus more on yourself to present yourself as valuable to him, to close that gap that you subconsciously perceive. And this is the deceiving part. And then they will naturally deceive you and drain your energy. Well, so he will have a wrong idea of you, yeah. He will have a wrong picture of you, and then start to treat you in a way that you might not deserve. and this will drain his energy. And then you will treat him in a way that he doesn't deserve, and you will treat him like you treat other people who are on your level, because you don't want to admit that he's on a higher level, because outer circumstances don't show that, like if he was your boss in a company, you would have no problem. The whole dynamic would be completely different. Or if he was your coach, the whole dynamic would be completely different. You would admit that he has more power than you. But if you're on the same hierarchy level, people tend to not admit that someone has more power than them. So they will start to boost themselves and treat the other person like other people that are on their level, because they want to believe that they are on the same level. And this will, first of all, as I said, deceive the stronger person, and then the stronger person gets treated in a way that the stronger person doesn't deserve. And both of these things, and then the stronger person also will behave towards the weaker person as if the weaker person was not that weak, because the stronger person got deceived. And this will also drain the stronger person's energy. So the stronger person's energy gets drained two ways: by how he gets treated and how he treats. By how he gets treated by the weaker person and how he treats the weaker person. So, and then if the stronger person associates with the weaker person long enough, it will significantly harm him. It might destroy him, and he might never recover, and he might die.